Rather dreary and wet Sunday here on the east coast of Canada after an absolutely cracking F1 race. Lando, come on. With conditions like this leading me to finally follow through on a what I assume will be a relatively obnoxious video idea. I have brought most of the fleet in here, being rather selective of which bikes I brought in, purely based on the loudness of the free hub body. I want to, you and me, try and list the order of loudness that we think each of the subjects of this video will be, and then individually decibel test them and see. Now I get that the loud free hub body thing is like not everybody's thing, but I totally love wildly loud angry bee free hub bodies. When I was growing up riding BMX, the like slow street style wasn't like the cool thing. Trails, bowls, and like park riding, that was all kind of cool. And you could always tell when someone had a profile racing hub because it was the loudest one there and it made you sound like you were going faster, which in turn made you look like you were going faster, which in turn made everybody want a profile racing hub, which in turn, I have one. Now, for those of you who are playing along at home, I think it is worth noting that the order each of the subjects presented represents my prediction of bikes loudest to most quiet. I appreciate you playing along and hanging out. Good luck. I promise I'm not cheating. However, I do have the home field advantage. Number one that I think is easily going to take the crown, be the loudest, the most obnoxious noise in this entire shed is the Windspace G2, sporting a set of Lund, Windspace's wheel company, Lund gravel wheels. Next contestant and my second place finisher for loud free hub body is the LA Sprint Reynolds Assault wheels. Third place finisher, my expectation, the Felt Compulsion Sporting Hunt trail wide aluminum wheels. I'm already second guessing this decision. Fourth place expected in my predictions, my Sunday Discovery BMX sporting a 14-year-old left side drive profile racing mini cassette laced to an Odyssey hazard light. Relatively high tension. Place prediction, I think will be the Rawstercross with its Easton hub laced 2-cross on one side, radial on the non-drive side to a Velocity Quill. Sixth place, the Carbon Crux pink tires. That's a bicycle hub store, a really cheap 6-pawl hub to a... So I'm gonna say next up is the Grouch with its XTR, its old school XTR rear hub, but Shimano hubs are pretty quiet. Because in 8th place, I'm thinking that the Moab with its American Classic cross-country wheels is gonna be one of the more quiet ones, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Gonna be last for sure. This is no question. There's no doubt in my mind. The GTMX uses a Surly hub, but it's an ACS main drive freewheel on there. I guarantee you this thing's going to be quiet as a mouse. So here you go. Here is my expected order of finish from loudest to least loud. You can pause that and compare it to your notes if you'd like. Now, the tool that I'm gonna be using to get my decibel readings is just an app called Decibel X. It looks like this. It'll give me a decibel reading. Let's see what the room is right now. So it's floating around 28, 29 decibels. All right, so I'm gonna start off first with what I assume will be the most quiet ones so that we can build up to the really loud ones, and then at least you'll stay maybe to the end. 78.3 for the ACS main drive. I would say that brake is rubbing a lot. The old Schwinn Moab, rocking some American classics. Dirt's going everywhere. $85.5 where I hit pause. Definitely louder than the ACS main drive. I have very little doubt that I'll be going 3 for 3, but wouldn't that be sweet? How are you doing so far? A paltry 82.4. I should have trusted my gut. I knew Shimano weren't known for loud hubs. The pink tired crux, strawberry. I'd really like to see the Rawstercross break into at least the mid 90 decibel range. I'll be proud of it if it breaks into the 90s where I pause it. If it doesn't get there, I'm throwing it out. $96.3 for the Rawstercross with its Eastons laced to velocity quills. Okay, here's where I think things actually get interesting, because maybe it was the quiet bikes that were easier to pick. The louder ones are definitely going to they're going to maybe be closer than I thought. I still think the Windspace is going to be the loudest. However, I think the Sunday, now that I've kind of been around a few of these bikes, it might not be as loud as the Rawstercross, but I feel like it's going to be louder than the Hunts on the felt. So things are backwards there for sure. Kind of a lot of disappointment there, I must admit. They say never meet your heroes. It's always a letdown, but 88.8 decibels for a hub that I grew up thinking was the bee's knees of bee noises coming out of hubs. Only marginally louder than the bicycle hub store hubs. We got the Hunts. We got the trail wide Hunts. There's a dent in them. I don't know if that's going to affect anything at all. I suspect not. But crazier things have happened. Actually, you know what? These have rim-packed rim strips in them too, so there's foam in there, probably dampening some sound. $91.2 decibels. How's your predictions going? If the LA with the Reynolds carbon wheels isn't at least the second loudest, this will be the biggest upset of the year. 5311. Oh. Not what I was expecting. 93.1. That doesn't even put it in second. That puts the LA in second place. The Rawstercross leading the pack, but I know that the wind space is going to decimate the decibel meter. I know you already saw it, but I got 101.7 decibels on that. Question pretty quickly becomes, how did I do? So I'm going to arrange it by my readings here. So sorted ascending compared to my guesses. Let's see what I got right. So I got the wind space I got right. The LA I got wrong. The Rawstercross I got wrong. Felt I got wrong. The Crux I got right. And the GTMX I got right. So I got 3 out of 9 correct. That's not very good. That was it. That was all I wanted to do. I just wanted to put a decibel meter on all of the somewhat loud wheels that I have and then compare them to each other. See if I could get it right. I can't. How did you do? I'm thinking tomorrow we should take the Just Us Trek build for a ride and do like a build breakdown on it. What do you think of that?